Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, Gabriel? What's up, Young? Broly. Chill, dude. What's up, guys? Yo, what's up, TJ? Yo, TJ, I forgot to tell you, I moved you to Thursday team for Will. Yeah, I'm gonna post the update tomorrow, but shouldn't be anything. I think it's just you and a few other people. Uh, yeah. Yeah, no problem. What's your guys' cap at? Did you guys gain a lot, like 30 mil? 30 mil increase? 20? Oh shoot, today I forgot. 20 plus? Damn, nice. Now that skills got nerfed? They should be okay. I think you guys will still be okay. Gain 40? Hendo, Jesus, really? 40 mil? Oh, it's that arc pendant. Gabriel 9.5? Dang, that's nice. Yeah, hero nerfed a lot. I think they'll be okay, but yeah, that hero nerf is kind of wild. 80 to 120? Dang. I went from 85 to 120. That 40 mil, dang. 1.5 times mil more cap? Freaking wild, dude. And you guys got more lines, Hendo? You guys are gonna be cranking. Nightwalker's gonna be insane. Jeez. %, jeez. 90 to 126. Yeah, that's 36 mil. Oh man. How's the DK buffs? He was nice? You guys tested out? Yeah. Did you get a lot of lines? Did you guys test lines and stuff? Lit? Yeah, man, that's gonna be insane. Shoot. I actually want to test it out right now. See what my lines are like. Not yet going into the night? Nice. You guys are all still capping, right? Oh wait, forgot you can automatic fair trade. Yo, Devil, you gotta train with fair trade on, dude. You're gonna be cranking. He's scared of dying in Will fair trade. Dude. I do Guild Dungeon yet? No, not yet. Damn, easy. 1.1 trillion. Let's see the calculator. I gotta check my lines. Oh! That's a lot of lines. Huh. 10.6? 10.677 lines. What? That feels too high. I gotta see what it was before. I swear I might have just gained like... It has to be like 300 lines. Maybe more. Feels like a lot. Oh yeah, that's right. Weapon aura, blitz shield. Still feels like a lot though. Because we got the little pally buff. Let's see. No, not that much. 2.5. Maybe not. 10.677. Okay, I guess that's something. Oh. Yeah, something feels weird. I feel like I just hit insanely hard. I gotta recheck that. Oh, I think I missed. Oh, okay, maybe it's like 200 lines. Still a lot. Wait, shit, I think I have to do Lotus. Okay. Okay, hold on, I'll be right back. The cap is at, the cap is at, oh wait, this should work, right? Yeah, nice, okay. 120. I went from 85 to 120. Oh, max damage cap for sure wanted. Yeah. Yeah. I should have made a video about this. I was thinking about it, but I just didn't do it. But I got a lot of questions about that. Just like souls from max damage cap. Like, is max damage cap best in slot? And yeah, I think people shouldn't overreact. Shouldn't overreact to the rebalances. I think that they should test out their damage first. See if you cap, because like for me, I'm still capping without buffs. I'm at 120 mil cap. Oy. Don't look at that. So like I didn't know if I was gonna cap or not, and since I do, I mean, there's no point, right? So yeah, I think people shouldn't overreact to like re-rolling with that RNG. Souls is one of the worst RNG in the game too, especially if you're going to like one thing. because you can get the same thing over and over and over. So the odds are pretty rough. Oh, iframe. Time to make 2 more will teams. Dude, so I just cleared. I think I can show you guys our run this past week, but I just cleared on my paladin with a top arrow in the game. Or not, maybe not in the game, but full 60, like 100 over 100 mil cap, all that good stuff. And it was with my pally in that run. So I can show you guys. Oh, I don't have the video actually. It's on my phone, but yeah, it's pretty insane. Arrows are pretty good. DS is at 56 mil cap, so I went up like 13 mil. Oh, we got Lisa now. Lisa's gonna crank. You guys want to see shade buff? Or not shade buff. Definitely not shade buff. Sia buff? Let's see it. Let's see the Sia buff. If Lisa's watching, no pressure. So you guys can see Sia and Aran in this run. Oh. Oh god, I'm gonna die here. Oh, look at that Sia buff. Sia burst. Sheesh. She is cranking. Dang. What about all those say why they keep banning main accounts? Yeah, lad, I'm not sure. I heard about that. That sucks, man. I'm glad it was only 2 days, but that's just brutal. Like, and the worst part is Nexon doesn't really tell you crap, right? Like, if you talk to customer service, they don't really give you any information as to why or what the reason was. They kind of just ban and sometimes they just change their algorithm for like bots and stuff. But the main reason for bans is usually because they're trying to minimize bots. I'm not saying they do a great job of like doing it, but they that's usually like their intent with those bans. Damn, everyone's cranking here. What did I do there? Yes. Jeez. Dude, Mira, how's the bishop buffs? Let's go, tell me. Bishop buffs are insane, right? Bishop buffs are insane. Oh. Check it out. Check it out. Much less clunky. Oh, dude, that's... I bet once you guys like figure out like your angel balance timing too and getting used to that, that's gonna be super clutch too. Oh. Jin, tell Jenny. Let's see what she got. Yeah, reduce the delay so the faster V3 goes out, the fast I can spam here. Oh yeah. I got you. That makes sense. Let's see if I can multi-arc here. Don't want to though. Oh, just the spam AR? 17% buffed AR-ish. That's actually a lot. Screen crack gonna come? Jeez. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's so bad. This is... Oops. Not playing great. Did you already talk about Pally nerfs? No, Pally's got a buff. Just slightly. You know, it's not anything crazy. But I'm not gonna kill this thing. I'm gonna end up dying. Yeah, this is gonna happen. Dang it. It's fine. Yeah, I'll leave. I think Pally got a slight buff. Maybe like 200 something. Maybe like, I gotta look actually. Hold on. So I did 1067 lines in 1 minute on Pally post patch. And then before I did oh. So like nothing, 90 lines. So not that great, but I think one of the big things that is more that doesn't show up in the lines is just being able to pair things with DS4 better. Like getting more damage out in the DS4 time frame, which is actually kind of the name of the game right now. Fives only. Yeah, I feel like the clunkiness though helps a lot. I feel like that's good vibes. Oh. That thing is great. Hey Mira, what did you think of the White Lotus finale? 1 trillion? Oh, I see. Yeah. No, I'll go look at the pally after. I think my pally should beat you, but the down arrow proc kind of sucks for Molnir. Yeah, it's just another option. I don't think it's like a must have. It's always situational, but I think it helps in certain situations. Dude, Shadow his booty cheeks. Nah. Devil, what's your cap now? 160? 165? What is like the peak? Mira, tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts. 158? Oh, is it because your arc pendant is low? Dude, imagine having an arc pendant lower star force than your signet. I bet your ice lightning mage would have more cap if you put the gear back. It would. It's probably like 10 mil more cap, dude. Maybe something like ridiculous. Yo, Devo, are you gonna put bear trade on during training? You gotta make sure to take it off your pet during training if you're not gonna use it. You're gonna wake up dead, dude. Run out of potions. Jesus. You like it actually. People are saying it's too boring, but they like the show isn't about having a shock factor or anything. It's more like absurdity that comes. Yeah. My wife just told me that the producer Mike White wanted to have each episode be 30 minutes longer. But HBO said no. How crazy is that? He basically wanted to have an hour-long movie every episode. What's up, Jem? Jem, what's the cap at? Is your cap higher than 158, Jem? For nudity? Yeah, they gave no craps. Oh, dude, I don't know. What am I supposed to do here? I have to toys? Oh, I gotcha. Oh. Eesh. There you go. 157, no signet. That's insane. Love to see it. 157. Covert score is going to be so weird. Like, just going to be off the charts. Yeah, Seer buffs? Warren is stoked about it. Warren is stoked. I see an 83 mil now? Dude, holy smokes. Yeah, that's insane. I bet your C is gonna hit. Your C is gonna hit so hard now, and the stun skill, separately is nice. That's actually huge. I'm curious what everyone else is stoked about. Like, what other classes are getting good buffs? I'm gonna go on my paladin after this. Uh, oh no. Did not want to do that. Did you guys buy your extra? Did any of you guys buy kinship and the new ring? So you guys got 30 days of stackable rings. Anyone do that? You EXP nerds? Yeah. I wish I had more GP on my arrow, but I did on my pally. It's freaking gonna be insane. 400%? Is that even is that with the two rings or no? No, just EXP. Yeah, that's wild. All right, let's try to do some oh, this thing is throwing me off. Oh, I need the trash buffs in here. Oh. Doing that. I blare my arrow? Yeah, dude. Oh, wait. It's not in my training gear, but... Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually hitting super hard on the arrow now. I'm actually capping. I'm pretty stoked. Well, capping my B skill. What's up, The Rock? Good, man. Good. I'm hyped about today. It's been a while. Even though we didn't get like any... oh, this is not going to be good. We didn't get any... like big buffs. Or we didn't get any rebounds. Oh, please. Oh, no. How's my CP? It's decent. 26 mil, I think. Not bad, right? This is something I'm super interested in to see how clone classes do in the current meta. Because of like, if you see my cap, like half my lines are hitting 12 mil less. Isn't that kind of insane? Oh, come on, dude. Oh. That wasn't that great. Hey. Look at these monsters over here. Jesus. What did you hit? Oh, one, yeah. 1 trillion Guild Dungeon Devil? Oh, 10 trillion. Yeah, these guys are 10.8. Holy smokes. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Anyone can break sub 1 minute? I'm not sure, to be honest. Oh, there's no way I'm hitting 10 trillion. Devil, chill. No, literally, Shadower's burst is disgusting. I don't know why your Sonic Boom is 60 seconds to begin with. That thing hits hard as hell. That should be a 2-minute cooldown. Oh, that wasn't that bad. I think I did a little better. Let me try again. I think I played that poorly. Sonic Boom should be a 2-minute cooldown. I don't understand that. It's insane. It hits the same amount of lines as our every other 2-minute cooldown. Like any 1-minute cooldown is a 1,000 lines, and your 1-minute cooldown is almost 2,000. Very gross. Even your V4 should be a 2-minute. Hey, appreciate you, Jim. 2 months already? Damn. You're the man, dude. It went down 10. Devil, no one's talking to you, Devil, and your Shadower. Any bugs? Any Shadower bugs? That's what I'm interested in. Alright, should I go dungeon again? My DPM remains the same and will. Then it got nerfed. I mean, you're pretty much soloing Will at this point. Did it get nerfed? I thought I got buffed. Highest line was 100 mil. With and Guild Dungeon? There's no way, dude. What is the skill percentage on that thing? I don't believe you. Stream. Stream face cam. Yeah. 10. 10 piece. Yeah, so the buff to the Paladin is actually pretty nice. The Mighty Molnir. It's not bad. Sheesh. You set everything to 0 and tried? What is the skill percent? Let me see. What is the skill percent on that thing? Shadower. Oh, 120 to 100? Wait, it always hit that low? 100? It was 120 before? Oh yeah, gem. Can't wait, dude. I can't wait for all the content that's gonna happen. Everyone's just gonna go hard. Let's see what we can do. Does anyone in NA Scania need a Chaos Rudibus? I gotta do CRA. Anyone in NA Scania needs some Chaos Rudibus? Uh, 500 bill? Dude, I can't wait to see your Gloom. Your Gloom is absurd. Oops. Hope to hit mid 700s now. Oof. You gotta be more than that, right? 650? If you're getting 150%, 50 mil more cap, I bet it's gotta be like close to friggin' 900, right? 700 feels too low. Oh, what the? Oh, I messed that up. That should have been better. Yeah, dude. Damn, you're definitely gonna hit like 850, 900. Yeah. Should be like 850, 900 easy, dude. Oh, come on. Oh. That's annoying. Oh, I did it. Lee, yeah, last patch, they nerfed the CP. Let's see, anyone do Mulong? No one. Ooh, CRA? Trojan? Fine by me, dude. Cutscenes are gonna be... Oh, man! Gonna be longer than the actual boss fight? Yeah. It's gonna be wild. Yeah, that cutscene's gonna be long. You guys are gonna be able to skip Will too. You guys are gonna be able to do what, like, did you see what Rubido's team did, Devil? For Will, they were able to save some of their burst and like get to that test in that next like 30 seconds. Yeah, that's the play for you guys. For sure. Anyone need CRA? CRA. Do I have a megaphone? Damn, people are in there. Ooh, Bill, nice, nice. I want to try organizing top 9 players of server and see how long will take. I mean, that's going to be your Pally, your Ice Lightning Mage, your Shadower, your DK. Oh, missed down. It's unfortunate. Oh no. We roll to analysis, are we dying? What does that even mean? Who's dying? Analysis is crumbling. Yeah, it's pretty bad over here too. How are you just waking up, Mira? I thought it's like work hour. Trolling. For me, it's 8 o'clock. And you can wake up when a secret is Mouse Jiggler. Let's just try Mulong real quick, unbuffed, and see where we're at here. Work smarter, not harder. That's my motto. I feel that. Yeah, Miro. Waking up morning just dropping gems over here. Teaching people how to cheat the system and work. From 8 years of not actually getting anything. Yeah. I get that. Oh, that was slow. This is like a 108. Yeah, 108. I should have buffed. Dang it. Let's see, what else is there to do? She's a supporter. Supporter of the stream. I appreciate it. I get that work-life balance though, dude. Me and my coworkers, we have a meeting for playing ping pong during our lunch hour though. But we're all about that ping pong life. Oi. What's that? Yo, Kevin, what did you hit in that Lotus run? Was that like a 500, 500 bill? No, 400? Where's my, oh wait. $3.99? No, no shot, dude. Is that real? $4.99? That's actually wild. I actually should look at my. I'll check it tomorrow, I guess. All right, on to the arrow. $3.99? Damn, dude. Needed one more exalt. See, did I do guild 5th? What did I hit? 0.9. Just returned 311 bill DPM at Lotus. What's the cap at? Like 50, 55? That's not bad, dude. We'd have to come back. Heck. I'm trolling. $311 is fine. What do you mean? That's like you can pretty much do every boss. No problem. Oh yeah, what do you mean? That's insane, dude. Yeah, max damage cap. What class do you play? DK? Oh, DK's got a huge buff, dude. You return to the right class. DKs are insane. Yeah, DKs are nutty. Giga buff on the guild dungeon? Yeah. I got that 3/3 set. I got the M pets. I got huge damage now. Feeling good, feeling good. Let's see. See if I can carry some CRA. Should be able to. People get this. DK is top tier. Wanted in all boss and content. Yeah, DK is pretty good. Ooh, Kevin. You need CRA? Oh, wait. Hello. I'm annoying. What is going on? Why is my fair trade not proc? Hello? The massive whales got 20, 30 mil max damage cap. Yeah, people are still capping, I'm pretty sure. Easily. People are still... Your 50 chaos character cannot cap. Paladin buff or nerf? About the same. It's probably a slight buff. I think it's just they just have a little bit more of a quality of life change. I wouldn't say it's good or bad. I think it's just another option that you have for gameplay. But I think it's better. Don't get me wrong. But it's not like game breaking. Yeah, I mean, Paladin's still in a good spot. Like I said, I don't think the meta is going to change too much. I think if anything, the Thieves actually got a huge buff. Why did this Fair Trade buff not work? If anything, all the Thieves got a lot of skill percent. I think Nightwalkers are sneaky good too. Nightwalkers are gonna be super good. And they're tanky as hell. I'm gonna go over patch notes soon in a little bit. I'm just trying to finish up some content. It's been a while. It's been a while. What do you guys think? Who do you think are the biggest winners though? Yeah, dual blades are insane. OP changes pad as my character's face isn't in promo. That's such a funny update. I saw that. Because big things ain't changing. Mirror, you're on one this morning. You are on one. You're in your bag. Phantom's got good stuff, yeah. Oh, so close. Oh, we're in Sacro. Unfortunate. There you go. If you can't compete, don't. That's a good mantra, Miro. I'm living that too. I'm just trying to live that alt story life. Oh. Damn, god dang it. What? What? Ay, ay. Fortunate. Oh, 4 shards. Oh, take that. M-Pets feel so nice. Freaking huge. Love it. I miss the good old M-Pets. Holy crap, crushed right there. So much damage. On that. Yeah, I think it should be a 5K here. Or 5 trillion or whatever that is. Not bad. If I use my will skill. Camera rolls. New host for Sundays? You re-rolling, Primo? Auto rank up pot is nice. Mary, what is auto rank up pot? Is that oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Dude, I saw that. That's actually pretty sick. For like bonus potentials, it's gonna be nice. Or just regular potentials, I guess. No re-rolling, Primo? No? Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about, Miro. I saw that too. Yeah, I was thinking you and Jem were the people I was thinking about when that came out. So yeah, definitely I remember seeing that. We're crackheads, dude. Trying to roll pots on the Northern pot. The lost and found exploration belt. That's funny. 20k cubes. Oh, occult cubes. I hope. Occult. Yeah, those things are a pain, dude. Those things are a pain. So that's gonna be nice. I just think of you, Jam, and the Devil when Devil was rolling his bonus potentials. Man, that was brutal. Am I gonna hit less here than I hit last time? What is going on? Oh. Yeah, the shade nerf is actually brutal. And you guys didn't even get any buffs to like offset it. Like bishops and Seals all got it. You guys got nothing. That's actually a full tilt. I would I totally get it. They're probably like they're probably saying, "Don't worry, Shade Remaster's coming soon to make you feel better." But man, it's tough. That's tough stuff. Oh my gosh, so much events. God. Oh really? KMSM didn't get the same thing? What? Damn, Jem's just laughing at you. Wait, what did KMSM not get? They didn't get the they got the shade split change, but they didn't get the other what else did they not get? Yo, what's up? If I had to start the game over, which class would I choose? Greetings from Mexico. I think it depends on funding, but I would say Pally's probably. I would still probably go Pally. Yeah, even with minimal funding or whale funding, I'd probably go Pally. I think second for me would probably be a Demon Slayer or a Dual Blade. I'm not a big mage guy, so. Oh yikes! I wasn't paying attention. Not a big mage guy, but it really depends on your playstyle. Phantoms are good. Bishops are good. Seers are good now. And if you just want DPS, Thieves. Night Lord, Nightwalker, Dual Blade, Shadower. The Warriors, a lot of Warriors are good too. DKs. Uh, DKs, Dawn Warriors. Arrow. Demon Slayer. Adele. I think they're all good. So, it really depends on your playstyle. The only thing they cannot be TL'd. Oh. Yeah, that was strange. Like, they nerfed it to 15% and they don't allow you to TL it. Like, it made such a big difference. Like, why is that? That just seems like yeah, they basically just hate shades. And the part that I don't understand is there aren't even that many shades in the game in the first place. Like, it's not like they're being used and abused. There, there's barely any out there. I don't know. That, yeah, it feels. I would be tilted too. Not gonna lie. If that were me, yeah, that'd be a full. That'd be a tilter. Even like the hero nerf feels like, really? Like, what? Leave us alone. We're not even. They're like, we're good, but we're not even that good. Yeah, supports aren't needed anymore. I don't know. Then I think they should have at least went like the Battle Mage route or the Sia route, where they actually gave you guys more damage. I guess we can talk about it on the patch. Hold on, let me try to oh. Where did that thing go? Oh, it is here. How do I get this thing bigger? Oh, that's not it. Where is the pouch? That's annoying. Yeah, they did write something up in the patch notes that's saying like what their thought process was, but I feel like it was just poorly executed. Or they just left shades out. Very strange. Yeah, so let's get through the patch notes. I mean, I'm curious what everyone thinks about these patch note things, but yeah, we can start from the top. Max damage cap huge. I mean, this is where all the meat and potatoes are, and they kind of just have been doing this for a while, right? Every max damage cap increase has been related to your exalting. So forever, tried and true, it's going to be the biggest spenders, the biggest whales that have the best gear are going to get the biggest bang for their buck. Where like over here, I think they got 4 mil. Each level 60 piece got 4 mil extra lines. So like whales with like 110 mil max damage cap ended up being 150 plus, and they ended up getting like 28 mil from just full 60s. So that's kind of where they please the whales. But free cap is free cap. Everyone got some sort of gain, so that can't really complain about it. Start Force, this is the interesting one. Mythic accessories got it. So like things like this, right, where level 1, yikes, but it gives 150%, 150k, and all of these are going to give something else too. This is not a great example at all, yikes, but it's nice. It would have been funny if they did mythic secondary weapon this too, but I think Star Forcing is obviously way too easy for that, so it makes sense here. 9 mil cap. Imagine those people that have level 7, level 8, level 9, level 10 down pendants. Holy smokes. That's a lot of gains. Star Force Liberation doubled. This went from 8 something mil cap to 16. So like the biggest whales again got 8 mil max damage cap at this highest peak, which is absurd. Oh. So on top of the 28 mil, people have been getting an insane amount of max damage cap. Again, this is all free, so free cap is free cap. And then Legion again. So I think it was about 3 mil before. So now people got like 3 mil extra max damage cap here. Again, Legion, it's not going away. So if you don't have decent Legion, I mean, you've just been missing out. They've been giving us every opportunity to EXP curve, to help level alts, Legion levels. They give us potions and stuff for free levels. So gotta take advantage of the Legion and that. So do that. And this is where the rebalance came in. So it's pretty. I don't know if too many people read this, but they talked about what their main focus was for this. Right. So the first thing they talked about was max damage cap and adjusting skill damage of the main and core skills to match the max damage cap increase. So the main thing they talked about was difference in jobs, different skills. So therefore they prepared this overhaul. Additionally, some jobs that dealt a low amount of damage based on their stats, they got buffed. So these are like passive skills, like a lot of small lines. It's like 5 poison mage, ignite, like even like some trifling winds from wind archers. Just a lot of small sub like 200% skill damage lines got buffs here, because most of them weren't even capping at the current meta. So even now with the cap now, it just would have fell so far behind. So they kind of gave it a big boost to match. That's kind of what they're talking about, to match the increase in max damage cap here. And then they talked about yeah, this would result in, and as well as mid game players could not benefit from additional spec increase. So they're basically saying like people in the mid game that couldn't hit their max damage cap before, like my arrow for example, with the increase in max damage cap, wouldn't see any gains from it. So that's why they kind of even gave us, that was their thought process, and giving us skill damage increase to the main skills for even mid game players. So they did try to target mid game players as well as the whales and free to play players for these. They had this thought in mind. That's why a lot of lines weren't changed. It was more to skill percentage across the board. And then party support, this is what kind of Primo was talking about. Yeah, they say that, but I see a lot of skill damage nerfs. Yeah, it is interesting, but I think some of them are really high. So like we'll talk about the party support abilities. Bishop and Sia's obviously, we've talked about all the time how much support they've had. And so it's fun. They talked about Shade Split here somewhere. But they're basically just trying to, again, make it so teams don't have to have Sias or Bishops or certain classes in their 10-man teams to like clear bosses. So they're kind of trying to make an even playing field. Whether they've done a good job of that or not, that's hard to say. And again, they're trying to, like they said, adjust skills so they can record higher DPS. So that was their intent. Right now, did they do that? They did it in a lot of different ways. Shared V skills got buffs, usable improvements, additional. Sure. So more lines for the will skill, just off the top. Reduce skill damage. I think what they tried to notice was 300% is like anything that 300% probably got nerfed. So like all of these were kind of way too high. But they just slightly nerfed them, but gave more lines here. Guided arrow, free lines. Blitz shield, sure, more lines. Banner, all of these are pretty just free lines. Again, they reduce the skill percentage here. Reduce skill percentage. Added boss attack here. So also kind of keep in mind, they talked about in the short term, these adjustments process means that some skills with high damage efficiency will be temporarily less efficient. So kind of what they're talking about. However, the change should also be compensated for by the buffs to other skills in the max damage expansion. Whatever that means. But they're giving us more stats here. I think, and also to prep for V6. and for more cap increases with Arcane Gear as well. I've talked about that before. I mean, if the cap is this now, Arcane Gear is going to be insane, right? So they're sort of prepping us that way as well. Giving more boss attack here instead of crit damage. Interesting. More boss attack here. All the same. So DK's got a huge buff with this. A huge buff. And they actually got skill damage increase. Skill damage increase. This one got decreased. But 300% is huge. And they actually got a buff here. Pretty nice. So anything... Oh, I didn't even try this upward charge thing. But they sort of try to balance it out somehow. Give and take. That's what they're saying. DK's got it. Heroes, one of the biggest losers in this. Jeez. This is just like, look at this description here. In order to keep the hero's DPS from being becoming excessively high after the max damage expansion, some damage-related stats and skill damage were set too high have been adjusted. Whoever said, like, no one's saying hero's damage is insane, right? Like, for being excessively high is just, I don't know. Maybe they know something. They tested something that we didn't know. That like maybe in like Covert, where it's harder to cap, that their scores would be just so high with the amount of final damage they get. But 15% less final damage here. Half less physical damage. Half less boss attack. Half less final damage. Just cut everything. Just gutted them. Just absolutely gutted them. Physical attack, physical damage, even Raging Blow. Like, it just... Heroes just get absolutely destroyed there. Yeah, that's a tough way to start. Paladins, slight buff. Not gonna lie, feels pretty nice. Feels pretty nice. It's just an option. It's nothing like that's gonna break the game, but just being able to cast all three together is a good quality of life change that actually impacts DPS pretty decently. This is actually sneaky good too. It just doesn't eat your HP here. But for the most part, Paladins probably got the least amount of changes, and probably rightfully so. Paladins don't really need that much work. They're in a good spot. Night Lord. I see a lot of Night Lords complaining about their nerfs. Guys, chill out. Chill out. You guys are still capping. I don't know what, like, okay, you guys went from 350% to 300. It's still... This thing still hits insanely hard. Anything 300% is overkill. I think a lot of these skills like weren't retuned after the clone cap, and they try to retune it now. So that's why a lot of these skills, like 240% is still fine. 250, all of this is fine. And you guys got buffs to Assassin's Mark here, which I don't think capped, if I remember correctly, or which was very hard to cap. So 60% is a lot. More boss attack. So yeah, Night Lords, you guys are fine. Don't worry about that. Shadowers, just buffs across the board? Sure, why not? Just buff the best DPS class in the game? Sure, why not? Oh, they reduced it here. Oh. Still capping that. Just buff, sure. So Devil was saying that Meso Explosion did get nerfed here. Which is fine, because all the other skills are insane. So, kind of a little balance out here. Dual Blades, sure. Anyone ask for a Dual Blade buff? Sure, we'll just give them more skill percentage. Literally all the other classes with 300% skill percent got reduced, and sure, we'll just throw it, make it higher. Make it higher here. Phantom Blow, sure, we'll make it higher. Sudden Raid, sure, still cap that. Blade Mastery, buff, 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 buff. Sure. Dagger Story, Thief Story, yeah, insane. Bishops, Divine Punishment, still hitting hard. That's fine. Peacemaker, skill 17% is a lot. Like Mira was saying, it's noticeable. Explosion activates after light object disappears. Projectile speed increased by 66%. damage. So just a better quality, kind of like a just allows for more AR attacks in. So that's nice. Angel of Balance, this is a good buff. It looks like it's the same. Like everything across the board looks the same, but it's actually better. The party final damage buff, nerf, I think is okay because most of the times people are using Angel of Balance, right? Angel of Benevolence is the party is in the support mode. So I think it's fine. And it just allows you more freedom. It just allows me more like pair with DS4 better. And I think it's going to be better for them in most situations. So this one kind of surprised me with the Bishop Benediction. I thought that they were going to like I thought they were going to double down on Benediction and party buffs, but as they mentioned before, they are trying to be less reliant on bishops. So look at this. It's just across the board. Nerf, 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 nerf. Like, can't even give them, like, jeez. Yeah. So everyone across the board that has a bishop in their party is getting less stats here. Kind of wild. Kind of wild. I think they should have just, if anything, they should have just made it like a separate option. Like, keep it the same for bishops, but then for the party, you get a reduced effect. I think that would have been fine. But like the fact that bishops get kind of dinged for this too kind of sucks. But I think Trifling's a big gain here. Hit pretty hard. Final damage here, fountains here, so bishops were decent, pretty good. Ice Lightning Mages apparently got a good buff here. I think these lines are pretty good. Skill damage, increase, 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 increase. Thunder Spear. That's actually really big, drastic change there. But I think Ice Lightning Mages got a pretty decent buff. Any class with lines. I think Fire Poison Mages might be one of the big winners, to be honest. Additional lines. Dot damage, that's fine. This is still good. As long as it's above like 200, 220%, it's in a good spot. Oh wow, this is actually a lot. 40 to 25%. But buff. Slight nerf here, but still in a good spot. Buff. Big buff. Poison Mist is fine. So this is the big one, I think, that they're saying. Crippling Toxins and then Ignite are huge buffs because these ones don't hit hard at all. So the fact that they're going to get this is going to boost your DPS a lot. Good for Fire Poison Mages. Honestly, Fire Poison Mage is going to be insane. And this is what we were talking about before when they were talking about like passive damage, dot damage. A lot of these classes, this is where it's showing. Dot damage here. Even Bowmasters, like Arrow Platter, Flaming Arrow. A lot of these kind of passive skills, it adds up. It adds up. Marksman got a restructure to Snipe. This change is not intended to increase efficiency of the snipe skill, but rather to strengthen its underlying concept, okay? Not really sure how that is, but it looks like they got buffs across the board. So yeah, Snipe was not hitting very hard. Empowered Snipe. Yeah, so Cap's easier. Less final damage. Sure. Yeah. Marksman probably could have used a little bit more. I'm surprised they didn't get any lines there. Like no line increase. So maybe they think marksmen are better than we think. Pathfinders in a good spot. Ben Wong is cranking. They just got buffs across the board. Okay, love to see it. That's the only nerf it looks like. Everything else got buffed. Those are solid buffs across the board. Corsairs. Target lock, skill delay reduced is always nice. Again, these are passive skills, like place down skills that I think, again, they're trying to boost up a little bit. to make hit a little bit harder, because I'm sure a lot of these don't hit very hard. Very short of capping. Oh, right here. Nice. Used up all the charges. Same as Paladins. So just another quality of life change. That might be good for them. Just like bang out all the burst all at once. Buck's burst are going to be insane. Skill damage, skill damage, skill damage, skill damage. So it seems like they may have got some slight nerfs here, lightning form, but overall, maybe just a little bit more on-demand damage. Big burst. Big on-demand burst. Yeah, this looks all fine. No line increases. So probably the big one is this continuous skill damage is going to be good. Right, that's kind of what you're looking for, the passive damage. New physical, 15% physical damage. Huh. More stats. More stats. Kind of nice. More stats. Buckshot gets 15%. Ooh, that's nice for the alts. Yeah, that feels pretty good for Cannoneers. Cannoneers are strong. Dawn Warriors. Nerf buff. Buff buff. Ooh. That's a pretty big buff for Cosmic Shower. Yeah, Dawn Warriors don't really need that much work. Nightwalker, sneaky. Again, Thief Story. Thief Story's back. Oh my gosh. Is it really necessary for Thief Story to be back? Rapid Throw is nothing, I don't think. Shadow Bite is nothing, I don't think. Are these first job skills, right? So strange. Unless that's mobbing. Oh yeah, rapid skills, their V skill, that's right. Yeah, so this is their big burst. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're right. Dang, so they're gonna get good burst out of here. How's additional boss damage? 96-24? What the? Yeah. Goodness. Okay. Yep, that's right. Nightwalkers are gonna be insane. They're gonna be insane. Passive effect, passive effect. More physical attack, sure, take it. Sure, more stats, sure. So people are freaking out about this. Again, 240 is fine, because these numbers were pre-clone line. These numbers are pre-clone cap numbers. When caps are, the clones are hitting like 30, 15%, whatever it was. So this is all fine. They're still gonna cap it at the same amount. So you guys will be fine. Like, don't overreact to that. If you guys test your damage, it's going to be way better. And it's still going to cap. Additional skill damage increase. Damage increase. Interesting. So this probably balances out here. The explosions and stuff. So, yeah, I think Nightwalkers are going to be nutty. Blaze Wizards, I looked through this. I honestly have... Salamander, I think, is for mobbing, if I remember that correctly. Savage Flame, insane, huge damage. Phoenix Drive, yeah, it's still going to cap. It's still going to get hard. Blazing Extinction, now cast different skills depending on the incarnation summoned by Fire Creation. Remains cast while summoning Lions. Summons a blistering hot flame sphere that deals continuous damage to enemies in front of you. Change to deal damage at a faster rate than normal casting. So that sounds like a buff. Maybe that's for bossing. Nice buff, yeah. Dealing damage at a faster rate is always nice. Did they need that gem? I don't think so. I don't know why you guys are getting buffed. Obtaining Blazing Extinction. Max Extinction increases Blazing Extinction box hit count by 2 lines. Why? Wow. Have they not been watching Gems videos? Like, he doesn't need that. 15%, yeah, reduction, sure. Duration, burning conduit. Yeah. And no longer be affected by cooldown reduction effects. Yeah. Unnecessary buffs there for the Blaze Wizards. Vortex Spear. Free lines. Less lines, more consistent. Yeah, we'll see. We will see when you're doing 900 build DPM. Buffs. Howling Gale. Yeah, 400% is so much. Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize it was that high. But final damage buff, Stormwind. Ooh. So they're kind of increasing the another like heroes that blessing skill, extra final damage within that burst window is nice. Now can jump and double jump while casting the skill? What? Oh my gosh. That's huge. Am I crazy? 90 lines in 10 seconds to 72 lines in 3 seconds, but 10 seconds CD. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wait. Song of... You can jump. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty cool. Now you're just like every other archer, which is nice. Yeah, Song of... Yeah. It's only used for PC client. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Mobile sucks when it comes to jumping and attacking. I'm with you there. But still cool. Because I know Bowmasters, I like Bowmasters a little bit more because they could do that on PC client. Now I'm back on the Wind Archer. Buffs, yeah, buffs. Trifling Winds is nice because I think Trifling wasn't hitting that hard either, so that'd be nice. Buff. Why are these skills hitting so hard? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, just hit like a monster. PC easier to control, yeah. So just buffs for Thunderbreakers, buffs for Orons, just everything is hitting hard. Beyond Blade, slight nerf, but still seems fine. Final Toss. Looks like it's a jump skill or something. Up jump skill. Phantoms, alright. Phantoms. Developer's statement regarding Ace in the Hole adjustment during some content could be used freely. Ace in the Hole's Liberated card showed high efficiency in this balance adjustment. Ace in the Hole's skill cast function is removed. So they kind of just dumbed it down, made it easier. Just less skill cap, more lines, just consistency across the board. Sure. 8 extra lines? I feel like that's a lot. And it's for the procs, but sure. Why not more for Phantoms? Loomies. Oh, jeez. People complaining about Loomies. I guess they got their wish. Increase the duration. Instead of adjusting the gauge, we have increased the duration of equilibrium state in order to enable players to remain in equilibrium for longer. They didn't need it. They're still pretty good. We all have increased some damage, lower related skills to enable higher DPS above specific patterns. Sure. They don't need it, but sure. So no lines, just more damage, just more uptime on equilibrium. So it's probably going to be more lines in general. Just it doesn't show because they're just going to be in equilibrium more often. Evans. Skill percent, 300s. Goodness, why is that hit so hard? 230. That's good. These are all buffs here on their smaller lines attacks. Buffs. Yeah, just buffs across the board for Evans, just to match max damage cap. Nothing crazy there. Harder to get into equilibrium state? Oh, harder to get into, but it's more, but it's up longer. Seems worth. 5 seconds, 15 seconds uptime, 10 seconds, and then you get the equalize skill. I don't know. Feels pretty worth to me. Mercedes. Replacement, passive hyper skills. Okay, nothing to really see here. Skill percent reduced. Can now be cast in midair. Buff skill. Summons now attack only once. Oh, okay. Attacked twice in a row previously. So they just changed it. Sure. Ooh, the big one, Shade. They got two little descriptions about this. We have adjusted the efficiency of Soul Splitter by moving its ability to be received cooldown reduction. While Soul Splitter previously had a reapplication cooldown, this change was made to prevent additional cast when it was used with Time Leap while fighting certain bosses that had a reset by phase. I feel like instead of nerfing Split, I feel like they should have just adjusted the boss to make it not like reset by phase. You know, I feel like they. Why does the boss have to reset by phase? Kind of weird. So instead, they decided to single out Shades. Kind of brutal. I feel like they could have went about that better. Just because it was being used for certain bosses, that they had to do that. I don't know. Instead of removing Smashing Punch's ability to directly summon Firefox spirits, we have adjusted the skill to attack by splitting the final blow. When I'll be summoned, Smashing Punch summon hit count. This adjustment to the structure of the skill allows it to better adhere to its underlying concept. Okay, attacks by splitting final blow 16 times. When attacking, final blow summons Firefox spirits on existing activity. Is this a buff? Ability to directly. More lines. Is it a longer duration? Same duration? What is that all about? That doesn't really make sense. I think that's a plus. Yeah. So you guys got more lines there. Spirit Incarnation, buff, Spirit Claw. Ooh, Spirit Claw actually got a big buff there. Damn, not 190% for Spirit Claw? Jeez, that thing hit for nothing. Oh my gosh. So Spirit Redemption. Damn, that was pretty OP. Cooldown reduction effects. Yeah, changed. Okay. So yeah, Shades. Brutal. Shade Split, slight buff to their burst and Spirit Claw. Blasters, I heard, got a good buff here. Additional lines. Charge and immediate attack, 300 lines? Sheesh. Reduce frequency during skill cast by 50%? Sheesh. That's gonna feel actually pretty nice, right? For like blasters. They're just like the fluidity of the skill. Skill damage. So they reduced all this, but it seems like they buffed in other places. This must be the big change, right? Like Gatling, they reduced their reduction in frequency, additional lines here. I think they were saying it's like more lines and less in a shorter window. Pretty sweet. Just an example, for a boss like Damien, while it moves too much, it does more upfront damage and you won't lose damage from the Firefoxes. Oh. Yeah. It does more upfront damage and you won't lose damage. Oh, I see. Yeah. So, ability to directly has removed. I see. So the Firefoxes were like a big part of the damage, and now it's not as impactful. Xenon. Buffs. Xenon, the Forgotten. I mean, still good. Buffs across the board. Xenons might be nice. Gem, what do you think? Test it out. We'll see how it goes. They got nothing written on it, just straight increased skill percent. Battle Mages. Aura Scythe. Rather than supplementing the hit count of Ambassador Scythe, based on the reduced buff duration of Aura Scythe, we have decided to adjust the overall share by buffing other core skills such as Lightning, Grim Harvest, and Sweeping Staff. Okay. More lines here. At max charges, use up all 4 charges to summon 4. Oh, okay. Sure. Same as Paladins. Buff duration. Less. Probably not a bad thing. Sweeping Staff. That's a big buff. 25%. But Finishing Blow, 2 extra lines. That's kind of a lot. Dark Aura. Yeah, so Battle Mages may be sneaky good. I'm not sure. Feels pretty good. Wild Hunters just buffs across the board, I think, here. For the most part. Rampage went down, but that's fine. I think these were hitting pretty weak, so these are nice. This hits a lot harder, which is nice. Just more buffs as well. Buffs, so nothing. Yeah, so they just got... Wild Hunter just got straight buffs across the board. That's nice. Oh, this was a good one too for the mechanics. Adjusted robot mastery. So you could get more stacks with at least one robot. Yeah. So they just kind of dumbed it down, made it easier. Final damage effect will now be applied regardless of number of summons, which is nice. You don't kind of have to micromanage it. Buffs here, buffs here. Full Metal Barrage. Skills, start skill day reduce. Skill delay reduced. Skill delay reduced. So just more fluidity out of these place down skills is pretty nice for the mechanics. Damn, there's a lot of classes. Demon Avenger. Defense expertise. Demonic Blast is nice. Oh, reactivation cooldown is 4 seconds. Huh. I wonder if this is a good thing or not. Reactivation cooldown. More survivability compared to other jobs. Huh. Seems fine. It's kind of a unique situation here. Reactivation cooldown increase when usually they've been going the other way, but that's fine. Demon Slayer just buffs across the board, it looked like. Here. Cerberus Chomp is still hitting hard. Oh, Demon Impact actually got nerfed. I didn't notice that. Huh. It's probably fine. Yeah, Kaisers. Node Farmers. Huge. Angelic Busters. Huge. Angelic Busters pretty good. Good spot. I heard Kinesis got a good buff here too. Due to difficulty of controlling ultimate mind over matter, it is difficult to freely use this skill on either fighting boss. To resolve this issue, we revise the skill so that Kinesis summons in a fixed location instead of moving when summoning. Additionally, we added a max activation count function so that can inflict explosive damage for a short period of time while in boss battles. Oh, okay. So it's this skill right here. Fixed location. Okay. We like that. Summon duration changed to 45 seconds. Continuous damage decreased by 32 seconds. So more attacks in less time. More lines. More lines in less time? That's pretty nice. I wonder how that does to their line count of damage. That feels pretty good. I think Adele has just got straight damage across the board as well. These things are hitting fine. Cadena. Okay. Cadena was for the bots, apparently. Yeah, BAMs are sneaky good. Just Night of Showcase. Yeah, I think so too. Developer, so, what do I see here? Macros. Chain Arts Pursuit. Basically, cannot be used during auto battle anymore. So now rope lift. So basically anyone under level 200 Cadenas, you're just not good bot farmers. Not good meso farmers anymore. But this is strictly for bots. Unfortunately, Cadena mains are getting crushed here. But they have rope lift, I guess is what they're thinking. Oh, whoa, whoa. Invincibility against all attacks while being cast? Huh? That's pretty good. Oh, it's a 20-second cooldown. Huh. Will make the first to third attacks consecutively after the skill button is tapped once. Okay, so that's like a 120, 132 lines instantly. This skill wasn't that long of a delay though, so I wonder how long that iframe is. That feels pretty good though. A 20-second iframe. Okay, a lot of buffs here though. A lot of buffs, a lot of buffs. Unavailable during auto, brutal. But looks like Cadena's got good buffs, but only to a few skills. This may be actually pretty good. Maelstrom. Yeah. Ready for the Cadena showcase. If Tyler's over here. I'm ready to see what's up. Arc? Oh my gosh, Arc has so many skills. What is this? This is the whole half the page. Just all skill percentage. Why do they have so many skills? Goodness gracious. Just all skill percentage changes. Sure. I feel like Arc is good. People say I don't know. Arc bad? I've seen Arc do insane insane damage in Guild Honor Battle anyways. I feel like it's gonna be good. Did Corsairs get any buffs? I think it was pretty good. I think they got pretty good. Any classes with like dot damage and place down skills got some sort of buff there. Sia, another big winner. So, since it requires a lot of higher than average level of mastery, most of their skills being core when locked position, there's added difficulty. To resolve this issue, Pole's cooldown was decreased to 2 seconds in order to lower the burden of casting Canopus. While the duration of Stellar Sirius Canopus is decreased, the hit count is increased so that they can deal damage during a shorter period of time. While the total hit count was adjusted, it was changed to increase the weight of the first attack. So this skill has a complicated structure which tended to limit the skill rotation during party play and make it difficult to use the skill smoothly. To resolve this issue, a new skill called Time Binder was added to inflict immobilization by pressing the skill button. So huge. So they got a new skill, a new stun skill altogether, which is going to be huge because now they can do big DPS and not worry about stunning, I guess, during Hourglass. You happy now, but you yell anymore? I knew it was you. I knew it was you, Lisa. But it wasn't really a secret. Sirius got huge. Duration. So more lines, less duration, which is nice, because that is kind of one of the big downfalls for Sia. That if the boss moved or something, they're kind of screwed here. So they get good reduced duration there, which is always nice. More damage and less time. Buff durations, buff duration. Reduced duration, more hits. Good. Yeah. Sia's pole, reduced reduction here. Don't know what that means, but overall buff. Right? Sia's. Love to see it. Finally, Sia's can actually do DPS and not sacrifice, can do support and DPS and not sacrifice the damage. Ho Young. Buff. Buff, 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 buffs, 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 buffs. So all buffs, but no lines. So Ho Young, not too sure. They must think they're in a decent place. And then arrows, buff, buff, buff across the board for their skills. Help me out, that's for sure. Since I don't cap. Kano was reset if certain conditions were met after the summon stage change, inflating the DPS in unintentional ways. Instead of removing the increased final damage, their final damage stat was increased to Spirit's Domain. Oh, Kanos were hacking here. They're cheating the system. None of that anymore. None of that, it seems. Yeah. Kinda seem fine. Final damage or stat to increase DPS during solo play or when playing with a few party members. What skill is that? Aku Perfected. Oh, right here. Just 20%. Straight. Love to see it. Sure, love to see it. Hayato's. Buff, buff. Small nerf, small nerf. Small nerf, small nerf. The buff will not be granted to Sengoku Warrior party members. Cool. Jeez, that was a rebalance and a half. Holy smokes. Yeah, Hayato's ain't getting any love. I mean, Hayato's are good. I think I think their line count is insane. I think they're strong. Ho Young has the same issue as Seer for burst. Yeah, they didn't change any of that. Kind of weird. Unfortunate, but yeah, the Seer buffs are big, huge. So I'm just gonna finish up here. Well, I'm just gonna talk about who do you guys think the big like the what are like the biggest takeaways here from this rebalance? Kind of like just the rebalance in general. Do you, they gave these four things that they wanted to focus on, right? Just increase skill percent across the board. Sure, I feel like they did that for the most part. Like a lot of the skills under 200% got to increase. Dot damage, passive lines, things like that. A lot of place down skills. Skills that were like 300 plus got some sort of nerf, and to be honest, no one's going to get affected by that. It was just overkill, right? So it seemed like they were trying to get main skills within a certain window of, 220 to 240 to 260%. Maybe a little higher for V skills, right? So that's kind of what their thought process was here. Again, party support, less of that apparently, and more just tunnel DPS. Hit harder, kill stuff faster, die more is what they want us to do. Shared V skills, not really. I personally haven't really thought of this too much, but maybe it's bigger than I think. Probably bigger down the road if caps are an increase. I do think there's one thing that's interesting though, that you should be, if you manual your big cooldowns, I think it's very important to also throw in, and you have a preset, I think it's important to put in your blessing skills and things like that into that preset, right? To make sure that you are making sure your biggest hitting skills are capping or hitting as hard as possible. This is a good learning point, I think, as far as the meta, trying to make sure that the burst windows are getting maximized with defense smash 4, with cooldowns, with all of these final damage buffs. I think it's super important that they want us to focus on that. And then some of the big takeaways is DK's got a nice buff. Heroes got a huge... Apparently heroes are doing too much damage. Bishops and Sias got DPS boost and party buff nerfs-ish. Sias I feel like are big winners here. Shade Split, big loser. Maybe their burst is going to be better. Their damage is going to be better, but just Shade Split is just such a staple in the game that is just getting absolutely demolished. And then they tried to add in these kind of like charge skills that you can automatically use all your charges at once, kind of similar to how like Wind Archers kind of have this, where they can toggle between summoning 1 tornado or 3 tornadoes, but these are a little bit better. And the last thing is Thief's story, man. All the Thieves, even Xenons, are looking nice. Got huge buffs. While a lot of classes sort of got a give and take as far as buff here, nerf here, buff here, nerf here, and I think across the board it felt like Thieves, the 2 throwing star classes, the 2 dagger classes, just got like big buffs, skill percentage buffs that, I don't know. It's just funny that heroes were like, nope, you're hitting way too hard, and then you're like, Thieves, no, gotta hit harder. So that is my takeaway. Curious what you think. Yeah, that's the rebalance. There's just so much going on. I can't wait to see like more content though, what people are doing, because it's gonna be fun to see PRs, damage, burst. The numbers that people are gonna be putting up is absolutely insane. I truly think, yeah, Devil's gonna be like, Shadower is gonna be hitting like, could possibly hit like 900 to 1 trillion damage per minute. Just astronomical numbers. Bishop will probably be replaced by Phantoms even more. More versatility, the perks of getting party buffs and Bishop now is kind of now. Yeah. I actually think that phantoms are, I don't know, they're in a weird spot. Like I actually don't really like, I would take a paladin over a phantom for some reason because of Sakura and Echo, and then single res is just so good, right? Bishop Sneaky Heaven's Door is still viable for a lot of teams in the mid game. I don't realize how important Heaven's Door is until I didn't have it. So, and I think Benediction is still a very strong cooldown for just in general defensive skill and offensive skill, whether you have it or not. So, um, bishops definitely still have a place, in my opinion. Um, and with their what do you call it? This skill, Peacemaker, more healing, faster time, might be decent. Yeah, let's see, Arrow or DK. Both are good. I think DKs are better. DKs are probably better than arrows. Arrows probably have better mobbing. DKs are probably better DPS and survivability wise. Explorer Warriors are very good. Yeah. I mean, Bishop's damage is good, Miro. I mean, we have, like, if you've seen our runs, Truffalox is doing a lot of damage. He's doing a lot of damage, so I think Bishop just treat him like mages. Yeah. Yeah, we barely use Master Res too. It's like a last resort. We have to use it as like a full-on, like, we have to use Master Res like once a run as like a last second like full-on wipe. Because if you screw it up and use it like when 2 or 3 people are dead, you're kind of setting yourself up to die. Did Pala get slight nerfs this patch? No, I think they're okay. I think it's a slight buff. I think it's small. Like, Paladins don't need anything. I don't think they really got anything out of it. But I think there is value out of it. Like, just being able to use 3 charges at once is a nice option to have. Nothing crazy though. Past Notes 2. There's a lot of quality of life stuff, man. This second page, there's a lot of sneaky good stuff. I think people were kind of complaining here and there about what there is, but some stuff they didn't ask for, some stuff they, didn't need, like potions still, wish they could stack up to 9999, but there's some good stuff. Extra pet buffs, pet preset feature added. Okay, I did not use this. I don't really know what this means. Does it have to do with the skills? Changing quick slot potion info was saved to its current preset. Oh, so this is actually how you avoid using power elixirs, right? So it's like some skills you want to put in AB while manual bossing, and then also looks like potions. Changing quick slot potion info will save it currently preset. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Play around with it if you want to take advantage of it, for sure. Yeah. That's actually good. I actually should. Yeah. Okay. That's another preset to add to the preset tab. Auto battle settings improvements. This is nice too. So another thing, right? Like making sure you're in your EXP training set here. You're not training in your bossing mode, and then you can obviously set how much auto battle you want to use at a time. So these are nice quality of life changes. I actually think it's pretty good. Once you set it up the way you want it to, it just set and forget, right? Charge all time settings. Back to them 10 minutes. Charge secret priority. Oh, we can priority set. Okay, we can change that. Bear trade can now be buffed. Can now be equipped in a pet buff slot. It's pretty nice. I mean, I think we've been asking this for a long time, right? Like why we have to reapply it every time we change phases. Before we have to toggle it on and off. We still sometimes do, but good pet buff. right? If you're not toggling it on and off, just keep it on. Set it, forget it, and it actually works for training too. So it's a sneaky. If for some reason you use your Necro in training, or you have a Necro EXP weapon, absolute EXP weapon, fair trade, might be good. Probably don't want to eat your potions like that, but still good, right? Still cool. But just be aware. Just be aware that fair trade. This might be go hand in hand with the pet presets, right? Like having it on for your bossing, but taking it off during your training. That's a buff. V Matrix. Okay, V Matrix update. That's cool. Little EXP gained. So that's good. I mean, you don't have to. People have been testing this. Like, I've been testing this. Screenshots and things like that. Don't need it anymore. Nice. All these things. Click on it. Gives you the EXP gain. So, pretty sweet. Again, just little things that, you know, we take for granted. Same for the displays. Okay. Yep. Goes made different for the actual XP. Okay. Monster Park. Oh god, thank goodness. Jeez. This was insane. It took so long. Finally, I can do this. Just bang it out one time. Lost and found. Love to see it. Can now volume of skill sound effects. Oh, skill sound effects. Yeah. Okay. Can now be adjusted. The option to select all items to discard has been added while discarding grouped items in the inventory. Okay. Nice. Yeah, 100% crit already with the EXP weapon. Yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah, those crit rate hypers are pretty nice. For sure. Fog training. Defense up to 100. Okay, so this is, if you don't know, defense up to 100 is for covert. So if you want to see if you cap what kind of damage you're doing in covert. Crit raise up to 100 too. Don't really touch that if you have fair trade. But yeah, defense up to 100 if you want to do covert and see if you're capping and what lines you're hitting, kind of things like that. That's what it's for. Edge of space, easy. Finally, you can just add charges while you're in there. I don't know why they did that before. Boss practice mode improved. Okay. Max buffs, default buffs. Type A, Type B. Okay, changing the order here. Oh, okay. That's nice. Presets. Oh, finally they give this back to us. Those we couldn't even mount up in Lotus. So weird. In practice mode, it's so weird. So this is nice. Buff potions quick slot has been expanded. It's kind of interesting, but it's a lot of buffs. I already readjusted mine, so it's not bad. Not bad. I think everyone has their own kind of way to do it, I guess. Like I did mine this way. Or I guess like I used to have like my return town scrolls here, so now I have to adjust it and all these things. If you're wondering why some buffs don't show up here, like you have to take it off. You have to take it off here. Like I can't even, and then it's gonna show up over here. Oh, it's not gonna show up. And if you don't have any of them, you have to buy it, and then it's gonna show up. So just keep that in mind. If you're wondering like what the heck, like why is my buffs not showing up here, it's because you have to actually have a buff there to do it. And of course you gotta get rid of this. So kind of a little bit of work here, but it is what it is. You'll get used to it. Just set it once and forget it. Yeah. And then I like to have my trash buffs in the corner. Just like whatever this is. Drop rate. Yeah, sure. So, easy peasy. Nothing crazy. So that's nice. Just do what you want to do with that. Pet buff spots have been expanded. Thank goodness. Jeez, I have so many buffs now. So many buffs. People really like this too. People that do their ults and deities and stuff can now see logged in instead. So the top one is not the one displayed at the top. Instead, they will be listed in the order in which the characters are registered in the character selection screen. This improvement will give more focus to the currently logged in character. The recent login time will also display in the upper right side of the character. So I like it. It's nice. Don't have to, and you don't have to like keep scrolling down to the bottom to get to those final ults every time. So it's nice. Can be set to 99,000. Sure, why not? New party XP limit. Sure, why not? Less, I don't know. Sure. Auto kick upon insufficient party XP. Jeez. Elitist. Party XP. Snobs. Jeez. Okay, well. Now you know. Party XP is displayed in the Star Force and Arcane power field. Okay. Dang. Maximum party limit added. Title and metas have separate options. Ooh, I should get rid of that. This is a big one too. Sneaky. Quality of life change. Automatically use cubes to change options up to your desired rank. So, like Mira was saying, choose your rank and just use as many cubes as you have. And then once you get to this rank, it's going to obviously stop using cubes, right? So if it takes you 5 cubes to get to unique, you're not going to use all 37. So, and it's going to automatically change it, even if you're using red or black. Black or bonus bright cubes not appear as a ranked up option. If the option appears ranked up, the new after option will be selected, right? So that's nice. It's just gonna do the work for you. It's gonna do the work for you. That's nice. Make sure you want it to be ranked up, apparently. Proceed with caution, as always. Don't blame Nexon. Other major improvements: skill hotkey transparency. When the skill recast function of search is activated, the value caster is displayed at the upper left of the skill shortcut UI instead of the current. We improve the UI transparency setting for the skill can be set to. What is that? Options UI game tab. Okay, let's look at that. Options UI game tag. Option. It's gotta be this, right? Oh, right there. Okay. Okay, let's see what these things look like. I wonder if it's... Does it light up when it gets bright? Okay, that didn't light up that much at all. Okay. I'll keep it at that. I wonder if it would have been better if it... Main option. Main option. UI. Oh, right here. Skill hotkey transparency. What is that? Is that these ones? Oh. Oh, so maybe like if you want to see behind the skill wheel, it's easier to see. Oh. Okay. That's good to know. Right pinned aggro perks. Yeah. Oh. 100%. I gotta see my skills. That's cool though. That's cool. Good info, good info. Yo, what's up, Jin? Let's got fat thumbs and useless. Limited mythic accessories. Improvements remain so you can view the increased value. Okay, yeah. So basically just the Star Force increase. since they just asked that. M4U, make sure you do your events. Lady Blair. Lady Blair. So my arrow's been waiting for this. I got pulled off the 3-3. The 3-3, and I got the M-Pats. Finally. Goodness gracious. They're pretty good too. So it's like, it's actually a ton of stats. Holy smokes. Like 1200 attack. I'm getting stoked about it, man. Pretty stoked about it. So yeah, big fan of that one. Oh, congrats, Merlin. Big fan of that one. Big phone. Yeah, Lady Blair, I've been waiting for this. Been waiting. Fashion, fashion. New packages, new packages. Level up. Grinding it out. Star Force. Maybe pretty good. I wonder how much those packages are. 30 bucks? No, right? That's not that good, is it? Radiant Exalt, 40%? Jeez. They're getting you. Jeez. Other revisions, let's see. Oh yeah, Kinship Ring. Kinship Ring sneaky. So sneaky, sneaky. I don't know if you guys did this, but it says you can stack it. The already purchased King Ring can be used until it can be equipped together with good synergy. So, worded pretty funky, but basically what it said was, so I'm so annoyed. Oh yes. Oh, that was clutch. I was logged in this entire time and just got enough. Just got enough guild points. 20% party XP. Let's go. So you can get both of these. So basically you got a straight party XP one. And then Kinship is no longer, you can't buy it anymore in the shop. Alright, so just straight up 20%. So this next month or next whatever, you'll get insane EXP. But after that, it's just whatever. So I actually should maximize the EXP I'm getting here. But yeah, pretty nice. Pretty nice. So my pally actually ended up buying this right before patch. So it's 30 days. So I pretty much got 30 days of both of these. Pretty much the max you can do. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Fort changing. Fort's Dunzos. Fort is a goner. They're gonna revamp it. Coming up, whatever, in a month, I think. Big fixes here. I think the big one was the nothing. This was interesting. Fix an issue where some gives you invincibility against all damage buffs were displays at effect names instead of skill names. Don't know what that meant. Yeah, I don't think there was any big bug fixes. I think the big one was the fair trade one that I saw. The facial ones. But yeah, that's the patch. Crazy. This is a huge patch. They've been throwing all this stuff together. I mean, even the quality of life changes could have been a patch by itself. There's some good stuff in there. So, April update. That's the best April update I've been a part of, that's for sure. And I mean, if we're getting 6th job in June, like we've been getting every June in the past how many years, we've been getting a V skill. I mean, is it pretty insane that they dropped this on us? May? Could they drop V Hilla? Could they drop, or is it going to be Kane? But May update may be huge as well. So stay tuned for that one. But April, banger. Banger for sure. What do you guys think? I see a lot of people saying, is it a rebalance or a big nerf? It's definitely a buff. I mean, I don't really see anything that says it's a nerf. And yeah, some people looks like they got nerfs, but the skill percentage was overkill. So I think after they kind of people do bossing and do DPS checks, people are gonna be like, it's a huge buff for sure. I mean, just the max damage cap in general, but I think the rebalances are good too. Especially those classes that have low skill percentage lines, dot damage, small passive attacks. Those are gonna get big boost as well. Might be a dead horse question. Synergy ring only works with guild members, right? Does it? I don't think so. Maybe? Huh? I don't think so. Wait, let me see. I think it doesn't look like it, if that makes sense. Like so none of these people are in my guild, for example. We're all in different guilds and we're all getting the same booth. Yeah, it's just a miswording. I think what it would probably says it's more like they're assuming that you're partying up with guild members. Yeah, like my lines right here, my green lines are hitting 4.5 mil, and then the 4.4 mils are from my Bomatsu. And you can kind of see the difference in all these, and we're now in the same guild. So yeah, I would ignore it. It's working as intended, basically, is what the answer is. Everyone in the perma gets party XP. Yeah, Kinship Ring is huge if you got it recently. You guys got a huge gain, huge buff from it. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, pretty banger of a patch though. I'm curious how the meta works. I'm curious to see. I'm gonna be bossing tomorrow, so we'll kind of see how the arrow does, and just what damage is like overall. We're gonna have the Warren, Sia. We're gonna check out the Sia buffs at the highest level. We're gonna see everyone just DPS across the board. It's gonna be insane. So, yeah, there's gonna be a lot. Like everything is gonna be so much faster, so much smoother, and yeah, I don't even know. I honestly don't even know what to expect at this point. But I'm excited to see, and excited to see the monsters, what they're hitting. The Fate Sharp is kind of great though. Now I can use damage skins that have similar color between crit and non-crit lines. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're just all about the fashion, Miro. You are just locked in. You're afraid to use it because in case I forget to turn off on Fair Trade, couldn't tell by damage lines. Oh. Hayato's got screwed. Yeah. Not really sure. Hayato's didn't get much though, that's for sure. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Oh, Ho Young, yeah. Yeah, I should probably play around with that presets, but all right, I'm gonna head out, but I'll be back tomorrow. Back tomorrow, bossing, streaming, Errol, the whole shebang. Excited to see. You guys are going to stick around to see that, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Thank you guys for hanging out. Um, yeah, huge patch. See you in the weekly meeting. See you, Miro. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.